Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. This is your weekly reading from December 3rd through December the 9th, 2018. For your reading today, I am using the Bonefire Tarot deck. Here's the book by Gabby Angus West. And we're going to look at 6 cards today. How you see yourself today, Aries. What is the theme for you this week? What is the big picture? Something you have already learned that will be useful for you to remember. A challenge, a lesson you are learning now, and a gift you will receive this week. So let me go ahead and get these cards shuffled. For all Aries that may be watching, Aries suns, moons, and risings, and Aries on the cusp. What do they need to know regarding their week ahead forecast for December 3rd through the 9th, 2018? For all Aries that may be watching, please give me 6 cards for Aries. December 3rd through December 9th. Oh. And one more for Aries, please. December 3rd through December the 9th. They want me to do one more. Sorry. Alright, there we go. Guys, if you're interested in getting a 2019 New Year forecast from me, those are available on my website. You can click below in the description and there's a link there if you want to book your 2019 year ahead forecast. Also, I do offer private readings, and my schedule for December is now open. So if you're interested in booking a private reading with me, now is a good time to do that. And now is a wonderful time also to book your 2019 year ahead reflection of the year reading. Those are 50 minutes for 50 minutes for, I believe they're $59. I could be wrong. It's pretty affordable, whatever it is. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. Can you guys see that? So getting yourself out of some kind of mental prison, setting yourself free, Aries, getting out of a situation where you've been stuck mentally, you've been feeling trapped. You also may have been limiting your own personal power in some way by refusing to kind of bend in terms of your own beliefs, or sometimes this can just be like, we create this prison for ourselves based on our thinking, based on the way we think about things. So reflect on that, because that is a major theme for you this week. But now let's get into the week ahead. So we have, for how you see yourself today, we have the Hanged Man in reverse, because, oh, that's interesting. I was going to say Gemini had this card in the same position last week. I have like a photographic memory. It's weird. I remember like different signs that I read for and so forth. But so you're still stuck here. I feel like this is how you see yourself today. So this would be on Monday, or even today, even when you get the reading. But I'm seeing someone here who is refusing to compromise. They really feel like the other person should be the one to kind of bend over backwards for them. This is someone who does not want to bend over backwards for anyone. However, it does tell me that you've already become spiritually enlightened. You've already learned something, either about a relationship, a situation in your life, whatever. And right now it's telling me that, you're still thinking about it. Now, you could be thinking about something else here, like a brilliant idea. There is enlightenment here, but what I'm seeing is that, I don't know if you can see in this card, his foot is actually tied with a piece of rope, but it's pretty loose. It's pretty loosely tied. So there's still an element here of being stuck in your head, not being able to move, possibly feeling like you are just waiting. You're in limbo land. You're in limbo. So I feel here that you're getting close to releasing yourself, though. if you haven't already. You've already done a lot of thinking about whoever this is or whatever this is, and, you know, you have observed your situation from every angle possible, 360 degrees, maybe even another revolution around the sun. You know, you spend a lot of time here thinking about something. So now it's time for you to take action. What have you learned from being, you know, kind of impartial, from having released yourself from the situation? What have you learned? It's good to integrate that information now this week. Let's see. The theme for you this week in the big picture, very important. We have the Chariot. Oh, this is great. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancerian. This is the Cancer card. There's a little Cancer symbol there. Some of you are going to be traveling by car a lot this week. You could be going somewhere, going to visit family, relatives. It really doesn't matter. You could just be traveling or doing a lot of traveling on the road. However, this is telling me that you're going to be able to move forward. The Chariot is really beneficial when it comes to moving forward despite how we're feeling. We're able to kind of harness both our shadow side and our light side and, you know, take the reins of our life and just, you know, move forward. So I do feel you're going to be able to do that this week, and pretty fast. You may even leave a few people behind in the dust. So moving forward, able to sail high above your troubles. Transportation, travel this week looks very good. And it's coming up upright, so I don't see any kind of trouble with your car or anything like that. It does look quite positive. If you've been having car trouble or anything, or you've been thinking about a problem with your car, I feel like this is the week where you can move forward on it. All right? Something that you have already learned that will be useful for you to remember. And we have the Two of Wands. Ah, yes, the beautiful Two of Wands. Where in the world do you want to go, Aries? It is up to you. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. This is your fire energy. You know, so we have the hand here holding the world. You have the whole world in your hands. You know, you have so much power. And you always have the power to choose. Do you want to go left or do you want to go right? Sometimes in life we fail to realize that it's really up to us. We really do have options. So you have already learned that you have a choice, you have options. You don't have to stay where you are. I always liken this card to the Lady Gaga song, A Million Reasons. You're giving me a million reasons about a million reasons. You're giving me a million reasons to stay where I am, but I just need one good one to move forward. You know, well, those aren't the lyrics exactly. I've tweaked the lyrics a little bit in my head, but you know, you have a million reasons maybe to stay where you are, but you just need one good one to move forward. And I think you already know. You already know the answer to that. You know that you can move forward. You have the Chariot here, so you're definitely going to move forward this week. A challenge for you this week, Aries, and we have the Ace of Cups. So this card has been coming up for Leo a lot, so I can definitely tell you what this is about. First of all, it is about new love, so that you may be you may be having an offer of love coming in this week. Also, this card for me is really about healing your heart, opening up your heart, keeping your heart chakra open, letting your emotions flow. Okay, healing yourself, healing your heart, opening yourself up to unconditional love for yourself and for humanity and for others. So I really feel here your challenge is to accept the love no matter what. Accept the love for yourself, accept the love in your heart, feel the love flowing through you, and really open yourself up. Now, some of you will be receiving an offer this week. However, aces are just the seed. They're the pure potentiality of the suit. So I don't really see an ace in the tarot as having manifested yet. It's kind of like a door opening. Okay, the aces are the portals to the major arcana. There's a door opening for you in your heart this week. Should you choose to accept it, should you choose to answer the call, this can even be you having a good cry. This can be you, you know, feeling the love in your heart no matter what. and realizing that you can continue to love. You can continue to love no matter what. So it is up to you what you choose to do. But I do see that there's like this door opening for you to accept the love in your life, to accept the love in your heart, no matter what. Lesson you're learning now. We have the World. Okay, so something here is coming to an end. This is really good. We have 21, the last card in the Major Arcana. Some of you are dealing with fixed signs. We've got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. Now, I feel here that you're learning a major life lesson. This is the lesson. You're learning a major life lesson. You're graduating. You may, some of you, be, for example, accepting a job offer today, accepting an offer of to start over some way with regards to your heart. But I do feel like a major chapter in your life is coming to a close. Some of you could be celebrating a birthday, especially if you have, for example, your sun in Sagittarius, you are celebrating, and you have like an Aries moon or rising or something like that. Because I do feel here the World can be closing out a solar return. So this is acceptance. This is also for you, can be moving on. I see some cards here of you just accepting the lessons that you've learned in whatever chapter this is for you. It could be love, could be something else here, but you've learned something huge, okay? This is definitely not something small. With the World, you're able to move on here and put something to rest for good, tying up loose ends. A gift you will receive this week, Aries, and we have the Two of Coins. Well, I was going to say, if this is the Ace of Coins, you guys have lots of new beginnings. I do feel like you have new beginnings this week, but the gift you will receive, Aries, is the ability to take life's ups and downs like just a juggler. You're able to do it all with grace and ease. You know how to put equal time and energy into your relationships and your work, and you know that you can't put all of your eggs in one basket. So I feel like this week you can be extremely agile, very adaptable. You're able to adapt to situations. I also feel here that you're able to make some small changes, and it won't be so hard on you because you're doing a little bit at a time. I also feel here your financial flow looks really good. If you are an Aries that has been struggling financially, or you've had to pick up another job, you're going to be able to do both this week. If you're an Aries that is seeing two people or is on the fence, you're going to be able to kind of toss those two ideas around. Well, that sounds bad. You're going to be able to kind of like you can have both. You can have both. You don't have to do one or the other. You don't have to be one or the other this week. You can do both. Good for financial. Finances look good. I do feel like you could have a second income stream, in which case I feel like this week you'll be receiving money from both income streams. Like if you have two jobs or two channels or something like that. That looks really good. So yeah, I just see that you're really able to get into the flow. That is your gift. You're able to adapt. You're able to make the changes. You're able to go with the flow this week. There is mutable earth here coming into the picture. Some of you could have a mutable earth in your chart, like a Virgo. Well, that's the mutable earth sign, but the other ones would be Capricorn and Taurus. Taurus is the fixed earth, and then obviously we have Capricorn, which is the cardinal energy. So it just depends on your chart. But Aries, this looks fantastic. I really feel like there's a lot of healing, a lot of endings, and positive new beginnings for you this week. Huge chapters coming to a close, and off you go. Off you go. You know, you have the ability here to really have fun now with the possibilities. So I do wish you all the best. Thank you so much for stopping by, and have a wonderful week, Aries.